Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? It's me again. I'm a guitar player, sound engineer, and everything in between. So this preset, like you heard it from the intro song, it's kind of something different. Over the last couple of weeks or days or past week, I've been playing more intimate, smaller gigs, and one of them that stood out in particular was the one I played most recently last week, Thursday to be precise. I was in New York at Universal Music Group, one of their studios right there in Manhattan. And this session was an intimate session. It was just with an Afrobeat artist. I'll put videos together much later. And she just wanted something subtle, not all in your face. It's a soft, slow R&B song, and she just wanted a different vibe. So I was in between using an acoustic guitar or using an electric guitar. Now, the problem with acoustic guitar is it sounds great, but it's going to take a lot for me to dial in the perfect sound that I want, especially for me being more of an electric guitar player. So, and then the manager reached out to me. It was like, hey, we actually want you to use an electric guitar, but still play in such a way that you don't take over her performance. So, and I just started creating and started messing around with the sounds that I have, and also listened to an acoustic version of Suddenly, and I saw the guitar player had like this shimmer right below the guitar. It's there, the ambience is there, but it's not like in your face. It's not like a worship ambience or a total ambient sound. It's subtle, it sustains the chord, and it sounded really full. And I got creating and finding ways to kind of recreate the original guitar while still adding some body to it. When a keyboard player plays, they have these pads that they lay under the tones that make them sound really full. And I wanted to achieve that same tone and that same ambience without jeopardizing the original sound of the guitar. So, which is why I kind of set the pre-delay a little bit later, so like you hear the guitar first and then the pad and the ambience just take over afterwards, making it sound totally full and totally nice. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. So let's get into that preset real quick. So looking at the preset here, there's not really much going on, and that is intentional. I actually built these around my HX STOMP because it was a small intimate setup. There's no much going on, and I wanted something as simple as possible. So the first thing that I have here is the US presets, which, if you know, that is a Fender Princeton, which is my favorite amp. So if you're familiar with my presets, you already know that I love this amp, and I would drop it and drag it anywhere. I also have the retro reel, which is an amazing analog effects reel. It kind of emulates that process of having like a reel tape or playback, and it's hard to explain, but I like the analog feel to it, and that's why I added that. I also added chorus as well, which kind of you can turn off if you want. But for this kind of setup, I kind of like the vibe. I like the fact that it made it full, and of course, I have one of my IRs captured from my Tang. What's one of my Jensen speakers on my 65 Fender Reverb. It's not actually the twang thing that I have there. It's actually the Jensen, the original that came with the 65. So that's that IR. And I have a compressor after that, the LA Studio Comp. You know what that does? It just levels everything up and just makes everything sweeter. And after that, I do also have a delay, which is a dual delay for stereo effect. So keep that in mind. If you're sending this out to your audio interface, you want to use two cables. So you have two left and right that is being panned. And of course, I have the glitz for that ambience lush as you can see, the decay is around 7.1. The pre-delay is around 104 milliseconds because I wanted to kick in much, not too late, but let the guitar original tone shine first before the delay comes, and that's what that pre-delay does. So that's pretty much it. And I have a volume block. So I see a lot of people telling me, "Oh, I downloaded your preset, I'll pay for your preset, and then I can hear any sound." Part of that is because I always have a volume block at the beginning or somewhere in the middle. That's because I use an expression pedal as my volume pedal. So if you don't have that, you can just delete that block and you should have your audio as you desire to have them. So that's it for this preset. Thanks for listening. Again, I'll leave a link to the preset down below. It's gonna be free. I'm also going to add it to my park. So if you want to support, you can go and download my full preset pack. It'll be part of that old pack. You can get access to a whole lot of preset that I make. And yeah, so the link will be here in my bio, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, keep creating.